Hi, welcome to Miss Kaylee's Math Help Online. The really cool thing about having this online help is that you are more than welcome to hit pause if you need to catch up, rewind if something didn't quite sound right, or fast forward if I'm talking or moving too slow. Also, in your right hand corner, there's subtitles if you need Espanol. For today's math help lesson, you will need a notebook and notebook paper, a pencil with a really good eraser if you're like me, and also you need to get your thinking cap on because we're going to do some really awesome learning today. Previously in class, I began teaching you the standard algorithm for 2-digit by 2-digit multiplication. So let's review. I have the problem 36 by 27. We are going to start with our go number, which is 7, right here in the ones column, and is going to be the bottom number. 7 times 6 is 42. So I place the 2 right here, and over here I carry over the 4. 7 times 3 is 21. 21 plus 4 equals 25. I'm going to cross out my 4 because I've already used it and I don't want to be confused later on. Now we're going to start with our 2 in the tens column of 27. 2 times 6 is 12. First, before I write anything, I'm going to throw down a 0 as my stopper to hold my place value. So 2 times 6 is 12. I'm going to put my 2 here and carry over my 1. 2 times 3 is 6, equals 6. Plus 1 equals 7. Okay. Before I go on to my following step, I'm going to just quickly review what I did. 7 times 6 is 42. I placed the 2, I carried the 4. 7 times 3 is 21. 21 plus the 4 equals 25. Here is my stopper. 2 times 6 is 12. So I put my 2, I carried my 1. 2 times 3 is 6. Plus 1 equals 7. Okay. So I did a quick review. I set home calculators for you to check your work, but I need to see that on your homework that you did this part. So, next I do addition. 2 plus 0 equals 2. 5 plus 2 equals 7. 2 plus 7 equals 9. 972 is my answer using the standard algorithm for multiplication. Now, I checked this with my calculator and it was correct. So, for the few of you out there who really understand the standard algorithm, that's awesome. But for those out there that it was a little tricky, I have a more visual way of seeing double-digit by double-digit multiplication. I'm going to show you in steps. First, I'm going to show you with a double-digit by a single-digit multiplication problem. Then we're going to throw in the other digit. So, let's get going. First thing you want to do is to draw a rectangle. Now, our first number that we are going to use is going to be 42. Now, I know that 42 is made up of 40 plus 2. So, on my rectangle, I'm going to do the double digit up top, the first number. I'm going to write 40 plus 2, because I know 40 plus 2 equals 42. Now I'm going to draw a line. We're going to say that this here is 40 and this here is 2. Now I'm going to multiply 42 by, how about 5? So, first things first. I'm going to look at 5 times 40. Now, using my mental math, I know that 5 times 40 equals 20, or 5 times 4 equals 20. So I'm going to write that first. Now the cool thing about expanding our number is that we have a 0 in our one spot. So all we have to do is add it, just like that. Our next step is 5 times 2. Using our simple mental math, I know that equals 10. So here we have 210. The entire area of this model is 200 plus 10. which equals, you're right, 210. So, in other words, 42 multiplied by 5 equals 210. Quickly, in a standard way, we'll do 5 times 2 is 10, carry the 1. 5 times 4 is 20, plus 1 equals 21. 210, 210. Both models, we arrive at the same answer. Okay, so let's go back to the very first problem we used using the standard algorithm. We have 36 multiplied by 27, and we arrived at the answer 972. So now I'm going to introduce double digit by double digit multiplication using the area model. So, just like before, the first thing we are going to do is draw a rectangle. My advice is to draw it big enough so you can have 4 sections in here later on. Now, 36 multiplied by 27. I know 36 equals 30 plus 6. So, I'm going to write, just like I did before, 30 plus 6. Now I'm going to draw a line. This length is 30, this length is 6. My second number in my problem is 27. I know that 27 equals 20 plus 7. So unlike before, we only had a single digit over here. We are now going to have a double digit, but we're going to write it as 20 plus 7. Now we're going to draw a line just like this. So just like I said, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 squares, or 4 rectangles within our rectangle. For this area, I'm going to multiply 20 times 30. I know that 2 times 3 is 6, and I have 1, 2 zeros. The area for here is 600. Now, 20 multiplied by 6, we look at 2 times 6 equals 12. I have 1 0. Now, unlike before, we have another number right below here. Now we're going to multiply 7 by 30. And I know that 7 multiplied by 3 using my mental math is 21. 21, and then we have 1 0. Now we have a single digit multiplied by a single digit. 7 multiplied by 6 equals 42. So there you have it. We filled in all 4 of our boxes here. So now we just need to add all of our numbers together, and we will know the area of our entire triangle. And we are going to see if, as previously, our number 972, if all these numbers equal 972. So we have 600 plus 120 plus 210 plus 42. Now, I know this is getting a little scrunched down here. I'm going to pause this, and I'm going to move this right over here. Sorry if the editing was a little weird there. I realized I was squishing all of my numbers for my addition part of the problem, and I can't do that. I need lots of room, so I rewrote my numbers over here. And in doing so, I better double check that I moved them over. So I have 600 plus 120 plus 210 plus 42. Okay. So this part of the problem, all I have to do is add these 4 boxes together. 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus 2. Well, that's basically 0 plus 2 equals 2. 0 plus 2 equals 2 plus 1 equals 3. 3 plus 4 equals 7. If you are using your notebook paper and you're doing your addition, remember that you can turn it to the side to keep your ones, tens, and hundreds in the right columns. So we have 6 plus 1 equals 7 plus 2 equals 9. Let's pause right there because this number looks pretty familiar. Previously, when we did this standard algorithm, we came up with this answer, 972. So that means both algorithms, we arrive at the same answer. If the standard algorithm worked for you, go ahead and use it. But for those out there that the area model seemed to click a little bit better, go ahead and use that one. Both algorithms allow you to arrive at the same answer. I will introduce new plans of attack for multiplication problems at a later date, but for now, go ahead and hit rewind and review what I've just shown you. If you have any questions, please bring them to class. I'll be more than happy to explain and work with you. And just remember, math is fun. It's not magic. You can do it.